Today I wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys about working in the back loops only of your prior round. A lot of times you'll see in Amigurumi patterns it'll say something like single crochet and back loops only. It'll be BLO is the abbreviation for that. So working in the back loops is a little different from working in the front loops, and I have a video for working in the front loops only. You can see the link for that down below. But working in the back loops, when you are working in the prior round, you see your braid here on the top, your top edge. This is the front loop. So if you're working in front loops only, that's the only loop you want to work with. But for back loops, you want this back one here. And you're going to leave the front loop unworked. So to get into the back loop, you're going to go in through the middle, between the two loops, towards the back, yarn over in the back, pull that forward, yarn over again, and pull that through. So you've just worked one single crochet in back loops only. Again, go in through the center between the two loops towards the back, yarn over, pull forward, yarn over again, and pull through the last two loops. Go in through the center of the braid towards the back, yarn over, pull forward, yarn over, and pull forward again. Pull through again. And you just keep doing that all the way around to get the practice in. Pattern might call for you to do that all the way around, or it could call for you to do it just a few times. Really, it depends on what you're going to be using the front loop for. So when you're working in back loops only, there's a reason that you want the front loop, and as you can see here, you can see the line of where the front loops are that are left behind. So when you're working in back loops, there's a reason why there's going to be that line there. That you don't just work in the back loops to do it, because normally you don't want to see those ridges. So for instance, I made a character called a Veddel, which is from a video game called Lords of Apocalypse. And it was a commission piece that I had done. And in that character, he had a bunch of, his body looks kind of like an avocado. And around the avocado shape was these leaves, these really delicate little leaves. And in order to attach those leaves, what I did was I crocheted and left the front loops only in a few different rows. And then I was able to attach the leaves onto those leftover front loops. Another reason you might leave those front loops, for instance, in the Adeline doll that I did, she has boots. And on the bottom of the boot, you'll notice that there's a ridge that is around the edge of the boot, and that gives you a nice ridge just like you'd have on a shoe. So that way you get a nice angle to the edge. Instead of it being rounded like this, it gives it more definition. So you can see too that it allows you to kind of fold it almost in. So if you were decreasing here, because you wanted to finish it off, it's giving you that edge right there that you want to keep available. You want to keep it so you can see it. So that way maybe you want the piece to be able to sit flat instead of being rounded like this. So that's another purpose for that ridge. You'll see working in back loops only, I find that it's more common actually to work back loops only than front loops only. But there's just so many fun things you can do with it. I've had it where I've worked into the front loops, I've attached another color, and I've done like a ruffle. So if I wanted the character to have a little skirt or something like that, I could work the skirt beginning in that front loop only edge. And it prevents you from having to stitch, whip stitch on the skirt at the end. You've already connected it to the piece and then you build onto it from there. So it's really handy stitch to know how to do. So depending on what you want to write into your pattern or what you're trying to do, back loop only might be a really good idea for that. So I'm just working this all the way around, back loop only, going in through the center between the braids towards the back, yarn over, pull forward, yarn over again, and pull through, and just keep on doing that. And then once you get to your stitch marker, take it out, put it on your new loop here for your new round. And then you would just continue crocheting on as usual unless it asks you to continue on back loop only. That's dependent on the pattern. So you can see all the way around we've got that nice ridge that we've left. And I can use that for lots of different things later on. So I hope this video was helpful in learning the reasons behind why you might do a back loop only row. And purposes for what you might use the front loops left behind for. And again, if you need to know how to work into the front loops only, video is down below. If you guys have any questions on working in the back loops only, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I will go ahead and answer them down there. Let me know if there's any videos that you guys want that I haven't posted yet. I've got a list of ones I want to do, but I'm happy to make whatever it is that you guys are having trouble with. I'm happy to help you guys. So just go ahead and leave those in the comments as well, and I will get to those as quickly as I can. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to subscribe.